And then working with the organic farms and things like that, can you tell us a little bit more about how you source your ingredients for your products?
Yeah. So this is very interesting. I'll tell you about what's happening now and what's going to happen in the future with this. It's like a two-part answer to this question. So, of course, when you are not growing ingredients, or maybe, it's a lot of ingredients that you need, most likely you're going to go and find a wholesale website, which nothing is wrong with that. You can find someone who's selling, pounds and pounds of coconut oil, pounds and pounds of shea butter, fragrances, and you just put it together, right? And that's always a great option if you find the right supplier. For me, I was still kind of worried with the integrity of the product. And so I researched. So those same wholesale companies actually research who own those companies, where are they getting their supplies from, as far as like the farms that they're using, whether it's national or international, and then also contacting that farm directly and saying, "Hey, I see that you're growing this. Can you send it to me, directly?" Some of them offer like wholesale pricing if you buy it in bulk. Some of them do like retail, but a little bit more affordable than a wholesale website. It's just in smaller amounts. And so it's really just researching and not being afraid to call, not being afraid to email directly. And they're really responsive. This is what they do. They want to help. That's why they have a farm. Now, with Be Relieved, even though I'm selling products now, this was really just selling products to my family. They were calling me all crazy times of the day. I'm traveling here, traveling there. They're like, "Hey, I need that body butter. Hey, I need that shampoo." And I'm like, "Look, I'm making a site now." I'm making a site that way my family can order the products, right? But Be Relieved, that's what I hope to do with Be Relieved. So right now we're looking into purchasing farmland in either Belize, Honduras, or Dominican Republic to actually grow these ingredients ourselves. And so, yes, I'm working with other farms. Yes, I'm growing a few little herbs here and there at my place. I have a little greenhouse in the back, but also this is what Be Relief is going to be doing. So me selling products right now, this is really just me helping out my family and my friends, making sure to get really good luxury products. And I call it luxury because all my products come in glass. It is not plastics. And also all of my ingredients are organic. And so it's very top tier in my opinion. And they actually work and they're effective, right? And so with the products, that's exactly where I go for my ingredients. I go to actual farms that are owned, whether they are local or not. I do have some local farms where I live, but they focus more on like tallow, a lot of beef and pork made products. And all of my products are vegan. And so I can't really use a lot of local farms because of that, but I do work with other farms that partner with maybe international farms, like in Africa. They will have family in Africa that sends them the shea butter that they produce from those nuts, and they'll send me videos, of them actually working on it, and it'll get to me, and it's like, wow, this came from this. I saw the video where it came from, and also just making sure to keep the integrity of the product. So I like to make sure it's not as processed. So yeah, call, email farms and they respond back very quickly. Let them know what you want. And they are really accommodating. And that's what I love about farms too. And also, I want my money to circulate, something that's growing and something that is thriving. And that's an industry that I plan to get into myself, not just with owning the farm, but also another part of Be Relief is processing. So, of course, when you have a coconut, the coconut doesn't just turn into oil by itself. You have to process it, and there's different forms of processing it into an oil, or to a cold press. So there's different options, or even using the coconut itself, as a shell, make a bowl. Like these things need processing units or processing facilities. And that's what Be Relief is working on right now. And so me selling these products eventually, I actually won't be selling them anymore. I'll be selling the ingredients for you to make your own products because that's what I believe in. Even though I have products for sale, I don't want you to keep being used to someone else's stuff. Make your own, and they're so simple to make. And then also, I'll be showing you how to make those products as well. And so you'll be able to buy the ingredients and watch a video on how I actually made this product, and you can make it yourself. And so that's kind of how I get my ingredients and then how I plan to get them in the future, which is from lands that I actually own and also through processing facilities that we will own as well.